gracious donor of our days. Gracious donor of our days is one of my favorite lines in any hymn that we sing. So this first stanza recognizes God's abundant grace and generous nature. Verse 17 of the 1 Timothy passage we read today says that God richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. And the first stanza of this hymn presents two pieces of evidence to prove this is true. One is the wonder of nature and the wisdom of Jesus. I got to spend some time in the wonder of nature last week when I was on a camping trip with my two best friends from seminary at a place called Douglas Lake that's kind of close to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. As it turned out, my family recently acquired a nice canoe thanks to the generosity of two congregants from this church, and I decided to strap it to the top of my Subaru and take it along. We settled into our campsite and we noticed a small island in the middle of the lake, about half a mile away, and we decided to take our canoe out to have a little adventure. So we packed some beverages, some folding chairs, snacks, and everything that we needed to play a couple campaigns of Dungeons and Dragons. And we somehow fit 3 adult men into that tiny canoe with all of our stuff and didn't capsize. So as the sun set, we began to gather our things and we prepped our canoe to go back to our campsite. But as we looked around and we got ready to leave, we noticed that every single nearby tree that surrounded us was filled with humongous spiders. One of the things that you should know about your pastor is few things sparked my sense of wonder and awe of the generosity of God in nature than a beautiful spider web. It just absolutely stuns me every time. So that kind of reminded me of the expansive generosity of God that's known to us in the wonder of nature. Nature's wonder. And